Hi, welcome to Under the Almond Tree. Today I have decided to do a little Pickacard reading for everyone, just for to enjoy and to hopefully get some inspiration or answers for anything you might be having this week. This particular card is basically on what your soul needs to know the most. So I want you to think about your inner soul, your inner place, your inner source, your subconscious, what you think needs to be brought about to the surface, what resonates with you, and take a look at the 3 cards. And you can choose one of these cards and then find the link for it directly down below, and it will bring you right to your reading. We're going to call this one here number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. And these are Lenormand readings first, and I'll build on with some more cards as well. Okay, so if you had pile number 1, I'm just going to shuffle these really quickly. Like I said, these are Lenormand cards first, and they read a little bit differently. I'm just going to go ahead and give my reading. These will be oracle cards today. Shuffle here. Okay, we're gonna take this as the first one we have is the ring. Okay, and these do read together, so I'm gonna need to put all of them down first in order to get your message from this pile here. Okay. Pile 1 people. This looks very positive. Right now it looks like whatever new commitments you're unlocking right now are basically going to bring you security and comfort. So since these are directly about what your soul is trying to tell you the most, or your inner self is trying to tell you the most, this is telling me that whatever kind of commitments that you're having right now or are about to have, these are good things that are unlocking things that you really need. The house symbolizes your subconscious. That's yourself right here. So that really jumps out, ironically, considering the type of reading that we're doing. Basically, look into your commitments. These commitments are in the right direction. Whatever you're doing now, whatever commitments you're unlocking, considering it's unlocking, it seems like a new commitment that you are in the process of bringing to fruition. Not necessarily something you already have locked away. It's something you are unlocking right now, you're discovering, and it's part of something that's really going to bring the truth of you out. So whatever that is needs, this is positive. It's going to bring your truth out is what that is saying. And let me pull one of the moon cards. These are moon oracles here. Next, let's see what that adds to the picture. I don't know if you can see me. I wanted to be able to shuffle on camera for you. I'm not the best shuffler, but they are being shuffled. All right, let's see what we've got here. It says, a personal issue reaches resolution. This is the full moon in Cancer. So we've got, the full moon aspect, this, like you're saying, this is something really coming to fruition. The full moon is, when things manifest, it's the big manifesting time. And you're talking about a resolution, and that fits right here with the house, your inner self right here. Whatever you're doing, you are going to reach that true place of being within these commitments that you're putting yourself into, that you're working on, that you're unlocking. And if you don't know what this is yet, it's something that is going to be getting unlocked very soon. Like I said, this energy is very, very strong. I'll pull one of my cat oracles for you. I wish I was a better shuffler. All right, this one's standing out here. We have the ruling card. And as you see, this is a very regal, empowered image of this cat. The tail's up high. She is proud. Look how she's prancing through those leaves. It looks like, if you want to think about it, I'm getting that there was a lot of probably past struggle that you went through, a lot of, you know, something fiery and passionate that had to go into where you're coming out now in this manifestation. So whatever you've been going through, you've been struggling with, you are going to be proud. You're going to come right through it. You're unlocking your true self. Keep going. You are unlocking your true self, and that is very true. You are ruling this. That is confidence. That is, you've got this. So that's what your inner self is saying. Do it. Do it. You're doing great. Keep going. You've got this. And with that in mind, I'm going to pull one more to tag the end of this Lenormand reading to see where we are getting. And we do have this path. She is walking on the path into new directions, and that's just more explanation of you are heading into the right direction. This is the path that your inner soul is wanting, and you're ruling it. You're ruling it. You're manifesting it. You're going to reach that resolution that your inner soul truly wants. So, wonderful reading for group number 1. You go get it. Awesome. Okay, if you were group 2, welcome. Let me just shuffle the cards for you. And these are Lenormand cards, so they do read together. They're a type of oracle card that you read them together, not as separate individual cards. And I will show you and just go with my reading when I get done. As I told group 1, I am not the best shuffler in the world, but I am actually shuffling these cards. So, let's see what we are getting. Like I said, I'm going to put them all together because they do read all together at once. We have the Sun, very positive. We have the Key. It's funny, we had that in the first group as the second card. And we have the Scythe. Okay, so for group number 1, what this means being read together is that positive things are unlocking basically, so you're going to be cutting away some of the other things that are going on. That is what I'm getting here. You, like I said, they kind of read together. The positive things that have been unlocking are going to cause something to be cut off, usually something negative left behind. And considering this is a soul reading, we're talking about what our inner self really wants, our inner subconscious, the inner truth of us. What we need right now is telling us that we're going to need to cut off some things, because these positive things that are unlocking, you know, when certain things come through, you do tend to have to leave some of the dead things behind, you know, in order to keep going forward. And that's what I'm seeing here. That's what I'm getting from this reading. You know, sometimes change is hard to make, but you do have to tend to drop off those loose particles that are holding you down when you come out of that shell. This is yourself speaking here. So the positive parts of yourself that are locked away, you've got to cut off what's holding you down to let this inner sun shine, your inner soul shine. You've got to get rid of the things that are locking you away still. And let me pull up a card here on my moon cards. We'll see how that resonates with this reading. Apologize for my horrible shuffling skills. Oh, come on, cards. That was horrible. What does the inner soul need for group 2? What is the inner soul trying to say in group 2? Okay, we've got a full moon too. Group 1 also had a full moon. Different one, but the same. Conclusions are within reach. Okay, and this makes sense of what's going on here. What I'm getting for your group is that you're struggling still with something. Your soul knows what it wants. It has that key to what it needs and what it really wants. I'm getting that there is some things blocking that path from happening. Your answers are within reach, but you need to still get to them. You know, that is the full moon, though. The full moon has to do with manifesting things, which is very positive. You can manifest these things. They are right within reach. You're just going to have to cut off those loose ends that are holding you down, or those issues that are holding you down. And I'm suddenly getting, for some of you, that it might have to do with people. There may be a negative person involved, or you know, something with family, or something with you know, I don't want to have to say a partner, but you know, there's some kind of something here that's holding you back from truly manifesting and unlocking what your soul truly needs. And it is within reach. It's not like some wild fantasy of yours. It's saying right here that your answers are within reach. You can reach this. You're just gonna have to decide to let a few of those negative things that are holding you back go, so that you can truly be yourself and not be afraid to be yourself too. Getting from some of you that you're a little nervous and afraid to be yourself. Perhaps you're afraid of being judged, or you're afraid of, you know, rocking some boat. But, you know, that's not the end all. You're able to let it go. You let it go, and, you know, you stand up. You make those boundaries. You make those boundaries, and you will reach what your soul really needs. It's right there within reach. It's sitting there. It's waiting for you to allow it to manifest. So I'm going to pull an oracle card here from my cat oracle. These are all oracle cards today. And this one is jumping right out here. Empowering. Oh, I love this. Empowering. You can see this right now. It's basically, she's looking right into the cat, and I see this so much as the soul, the inner reflection of this empowerment that you know that you have inside of you, that you can bring out at any time you want. You need to become empowered. Like I said, this is in your reach, your goal. You will have so much sunlight, positivity when you unlock this and let go of whatever past thing or negative thing, or maybe just worries of your own. Maybe it's just you're insecure, your worries. You let these things go. You become empowered. You take a look right at your inner self and say, you know, and your inner self is saying, look at me, look at me. We are strong. We are empowered. We can do, you know, what we really want to do. We can be who we really want to be, and not be afraid to share that and show that to the world. And that is totally what I'm getting here. Let me just see, I'm going to pull one more of the Lenormand just to see a little after effect, perhaps down the road, of what will manifest. And look at this. We've got her on the path, and she's heading towards the sun. We have a pathway here. We've got the sun, we've got the moon, and it looks like you're going to have lots of choices that you can make. There's a freedom in choices. I'm getting a vibe that you're feeling bound in some way with insecurity or like I said, people issues that might be holding you back. Something in there from being your true self and truly letting yourself come through. And once you do find that empowerment and cut off these things, manifest these things, you will have so many options of where you want to go. That path will be open. And that is the reading I have for group 2. So go out there, and I hope this resonates with you. Thank you. Okay, welcome back, pile 3 people. If you chose the pile 3 cards, I'm going to do your reading now. Let me just get the cards out here and we'll shuffle these. These are Lenormand and Oracle cards that I'm doing today, not specifically tarot. And look at that was a bad shuffle. I am not the best shuffler, but I will shuffle them on camera. You see that they are being shuffled. And we want to know, what does your truth and inner self truly want to say to you today? What does the soul truly want for pile number 3 people? Okay, and these are the Normans. I'm going to bring them all together at once and read them as a story. Oh, wow. We've got some interesting fresh things happening here. I'm seeing a lot of new spring energy. It looks like spring, and I will tell you exactly it is. This is new beginnings. This is the birth of something. So I mean, literally, you're having a child, although those that are, that could be something talking in here or something that you want to manifest. But considering we're talking about what our soul truly wants, this is going to be going with your soul truly wants, it's calling to you to start something. This is the beginning of a time to come out of your shell. This is beauty, this is sensuality, sexuality, things like that. This is, having to do with very positive growth and community. You basically want to blossom. Literally, that's what it's looking like here, and that's what it means. Basically, your soul wants to blossom. It needs a new beginning. Perhaps you're in a new start of whatever it is, relationship, job, even just your soul journey. It's, you're in a beginning stage, and it's looking very positive, very flamboyant's the word that's coming out, but that's not really flamboyant. It just means you want to really express yourself. I think of a flower just blooming, just like this is going here. Like I said, it can be sensuality, sexuality. It can be just your inner beauty. It can be outer beauty. It's beauty is basically what this is manifesting. The beginning of something is coming out. So your soul wants to be beautiful. It is beautiful, and this is the beginning of this process. Perhaps you didn't always feel this way, and your soul is now starting to come out in your inner beauty, your inner truth. You're being more yourself, and that's showing your real beauty of your soul, and that is wonderful. Pile three, pile three people. All right. Okay, so I'm going to pull one of my moon cards. Just get them out and shuffle them for you. I'm not the best shuffler. That was horrible. All right, what does pile number 3 people need to know? What is their soul trying to say? What is their soul trying to say? Getting lots of full moons tonight. You've got the end of a tough cycle approaches, and we have the full moon in Capricorn. So apparently this whatever new beginning this is going to start, when things, you're going the end of a tough cycle, the ending is also the beginning of something else. So this makes sense. Whatever you're going through, whatever tough struggles you've been going through, they're ending because something new is starting, and it's going to be wonderful because whatever it is going to be really, it's going to come into fruition is what I'm trying to say here. It's going to blossom, it's going to grow, you're going to be happy, you're going to have lots of engagement with things going on. And so yes, that tough cycle is ending. It's ending. The full moon's coming. It's manifestation of the end. And like I said, the end is also the beginning. So this is very, very positive. Let me pull one more card for you. We're going to do my cat oracle and see what comes up here for you guys. Let's do one more shuffle here. Upside down here. Summer. The wild energy of midday. You can see that, it's a little glaring. The wild energy of midday. We see this beautiful girl, which kind of makes me think of this blossomingness of the sensuality and beauty and inner beauty. And the cat is playing as well. And it looks like with a little fairy, but it's also a butterfly, which is transformation, which makes sense because if you're transforming through an end of a cycle to the beginning of a new one, which looks like your soul's coming out of the proverbial, closet, not literally perhaps, but if it is, that could be that too. But I mean, coming out of where you've been hiding is what I'm trying to get at. Your soul is going to come out. You're going to show your inner beauty. You're going to have fun with it. It's going to be a playful time for you of transformation. This is going to be a good transformation full of warmth. Summer is warm, and that energy of midday. It's going to be that warmth, that fun, that carefreeness of summer. And that is what your soul truly wants, is that carefreeness, that beauty, that relaxingness. You may be going through a lot of, I suddenly got an image in my head of, some of you may be going through a lot of just clustered stress. Like, it doesn't have to be something bad that like terribly has happened, but just a lot is going on. There's a lot of commotion and static in your life, which is going to be coming to an end, where you can finally just let go, breathe, have some fun, a new beginning. Just have some fun, some inner beauty time for yourself, and enjoy life a little bit. And that's what I'm getting here at the end, is you're enjoying life, and your soul is going to be enjoying that as well. I'm going to pull one more Lenormand just for the end, just to give a little clarification of what the next step comes after that. And we have got the tree. This is wonderful. The tree means stability, home. This is part of your inner soul right now. That can be your subconscious self. You're gonna be coming back to your home, back to yourself, your roots. Trees have lots of roots, and they also reach up to the heavens and the skies and the spiritual. So this looks like you're going to be grown back into yourself, your spiritual self, but also your physical self. All of these things are going to be manifesting with this new beginning and with the end of this old cycle. All that static is going to start to waver, and you're going to come out of that. Your soul is going to feel beautiful. Your soul is going to feel alive again, fun, and that's going to be great. So, very positive. Group number 3. Thank you.